The government is financially incentivizing bad behavior on the parts of women. And then secondly, they're making it safer for women to make fundamentally poor and immoral decisions. Marquette, what are you talking about? Yes, poor and immoral decisions. Here's the irony. Women often want to get married, right? They seek commitment, as they should. This makes perfect sense given their biology. They must seek commitment. But then once they get your commitment in marriage, who brings the highest number of divorces? Females, not males. So what I'm pointing out to you is that the biological imperative drives her to seek commitment, also known as safety, also security, and they want to get pregnant because there's a time clock on their biology. So then they get pregnant. Now they've gotten the basics, and instead of follow your program, well, shout out to Kyle supporting the work. Instead of following your program, and we're going to talk about following directions because that's a big issue. Instead of follow your program, what do they want to do? Oh, they want to follow their own program, huh? Yeah, they do. They want you to be the protector, but they won't submit to you at all, which would make it easier for you to protect them. They want you to be the leader. They want an alpha male, but they don't want to be a submissive female, which is what matches with an alpha male, you dig? They want to put up a fight, don't they? But here's the thing. They get you into the marriage by hook or crook, begging, complaining, whatever they do. And really that should be that's low key, that's the process. Why? Because a man who's good looking, above average height, has a strong income, has charm, grace, elegance, articulation, sense of humor. Yeah, you're going to have to really beg to settle bro down, because at the end of the day, his rational calculation is, look, I got everything I want. You dig? Everything I want in spades. I got more than any man could ever want. So why would I settle down with just you? So they find a way to capture you in the relationship, and then they get a baby, which is something that's going to love them forever, theoretically, right? So then they get the baby, and now they basically got most of what they came for, and then they're listening to you, and because their psychology has been baked and broken by modernity, then they're bored with you. Why? Because you're a bad guy? Because you're beating on them? Nah, not that reason. Not those legitimate reasons. They're bored with you because what it took you to become wealthy was something called discipline. Discipline means being able to do the hard things or being able to do the same thing consistently that leads to productivity. So you're boring because you're disciplined, because you're a good man, because you don't go out and drink and get lit and buy bottle service and VIP service. You're boring because you don't live like an Instagram influencer or a rapper, right? So now you're boring for all of the good things that you actually are. So then she wants to go out and get some variety and try some new guys and some new experiences. She's rediscovering who she is. I didn't know who I was. She's rediscovering, which is fascinating. Then what happens? The sick society continues to support their poor psychology. So she's already had kids, which means her body is largely ruined, right? It's not what it used to be. And that's okay if you stay with your baby daddy. Why is that, Marquette? Because your baby daddy, he is the guy who put those kids in you. He saw your body when it was banging, and now he knows that your body is not banging because of those kids, but they're his kids, and that's his responsibility. But instead, she wants to go back into her thought life. Hot girl summer forever and ever. So then she goes down to Miami or down to the Dominican Republic, more rightly, because she's broke, to go ahead and get a mommy makeover. Yeah, mommy makeover. They got all these cute names, all these sweet names for basically risking your life for your own vanity. How could you ever call a man narcissistic when you guys are the ones that'll die just to have bigger breasts? I mean, just imagine here, right? So then they go there, and some of them die, some of them don't. And then they try to go back onto the dating market trying to get a guy that's as good as the father of their children or their ex-husband was. But it turns out you're a little bit older and you got a kid, and the smart guys is like, look, baby, I ain't gonna stay, but I will slay. You dig? I ain't gonna stay, but I will slay. Absolutely. Yeah. And just side note, I want to throw this out there too while we hear males who deal with women with fake body parts. Those dudes are probably not entirely straight. What, Marquette? What are you talking about? Yeah, well, fake body parts are created by the hand of man, not the hand of God. You see, and fake body parts, fake breasts, fake butts, all this stuff. It turns out that males who Transformers. You know, Bruce Jenner has fake breasts, right? So if you're attracted to fake breasts on a woman, which fake breasts are not female, it's a creation. You're attracted to fake breasts on a woman. Why wouldn't you be attracted to fake breasts on a man? You're attracted to something fake, not her womanly reality. Any dude that's attracted to those big fake butts, those big fake breasts, Transformers have the same thing. So these balls are half gay anyway. You dig? Yeah. Give me some breasts that hang and swang. I don't want them sitting up all high. You dig? Give me a wagon that, you know, that's all jelly. You dig? With a couple stretch marks on it because it's fat and all jelly. But what I don't need is that big stiff butt that you either got like doing squats in the gym, because that's vile and disgusting, or that big stiff butt because you've injected too many chemicals inside of it. That's that GMO. You dig? I need it all organic. But I want to warn you guys, the reason that a real man stays disciplined, doesn't want to be exposed to too much, is because some things you can't come back from. You dig? Only imbeciles and demons say things like, don't knock it till you try it. Hell nah. A lot of things need to be knocked immediately and never tried. You dig? You heard that from the big homie. Yeah, only a fool's like, don't knock it till you try it. Does that include meth, coke, crack, smack, dope, MDMA, special K, ecstasy, pills, perks, Molly, cocaine? Does that include all of that? Don't knock it till you try it? You be a fool. You never lived through this world. Talking about don't knock it till you try it. Give me a break. That's number one. Then number two, dealing with all these girls with fake body parts, Brody. Man, what do you think you should be able to ascertain when a woman has fake body parts? Well, you should be able to ascertain that she loves attention. You should be able to ascertain that she's a real advertiser advertising her body. What does she find her greatest value to be? Her looks. Yeah, so what is she going to be prioritizing? Her looks, which means that her self-esteem and self-worth comes from the externalities, the people out there, not from you, not from her heart, not from her upbringing, not from her self-esteem, not from her mind, but from people gawking at her body. That's what you want, buddy? Oh, that's all bad. You'd be a fool for that one. Oh, and by the way, for those of you guys who actually do want to know how to get your bread right, you dig, so your doors something like that, you feel me? If you want to learn how to get your doors to do that without modifying it, like, I hate those guys who like go and get their car customized to like have the Lambo doors. Like, no, don't do that. Just get a Lambo. Don't get Lambo doors. Get a Lambo, please. Like, I find that to be annoying, and it removes value from what I do. You heard me? Like, don't get the Rolls Royce doors. Get the Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of the fake stuff. That's the world we live in. There's so much fake stuff going on. Everybody want to pretend to be something they are not. You feel me? It's like, and listen, honestly, I'm looking around at these chicks nowadays. I'm like, God damn, all these ugly girls don't want to be ugly. I want you to be ugly. Cause they get a little bit of surgery. They go get a nose job. They get their veneers. They get all kind of stuff. And then they had a nerve to have an attitude. I'm like, who do you have an attitude with? Shorty, you ugly as hell. You look like Sanford and Son. I was born pretty. God wanted me to be beautiful. You dig? Your ass had to go to the doctor for that. Like, we don't compare. You ain't a bad B in my book, ho. You just average in my book, okay? Like, I don't need you to walk around with an attitude when you got all that fix-a-flat in your butt cheeks, okay? Like, nah, you don't get to have an attitude, because I look at you like you still ugly. We need to think of a process, you feel me, how to address these chicks that be acting like they fire when it's like, shorty, like, stop it. You look like you should be a male man. Yes, you're a female that looks like you should be a male man. That's how ugly you are, okay? You should be delivering people's mail in bad weather. You feel me? They should assign you to all the places that have extreme heat or the places that have extreme cold and snow, and you should have to go outside in an ugly gray outfit, a uniform, and deliver people's mail because you are that ugly. I don't want to see you out here like getting all confident and having your OF and all that. Hell nah. I want you to be who you really are. We got a 3-sentence Bible. Number 1, be yourself. Number 2, be good to yourself. Number 3, be good to good people. Okay, there you go. And the Ashanti writes, if looks don't matter, then why are you snubbing ugly girls? God damn. I need to know if she ugly. Can I open her profile? She's standing up for the ugly girls. Love, you weren't paying attention. I'm going to catch you up. I'm snubbing chicks who get a bunch of surgery and then walk around with an attitude like they're a bad B. I'm saying in my book, you're still ugly, okay? In my book, you're still ugly. That's what I'm saying. So you really got to pay attention. You really got to pay attention. I'm willing to take questions, but I need y'all to pay